Starting? Okay. All right. Hello, Mom. Vandeyam Shri Guru Shiyata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Ragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabaladutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivashikam Vitam Sya Om Jnanatimiranda Sya Gyanajana Shalakya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Purva Bhistam Supurakam Gurugana Rasisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shirupa Patanugam Govinda Vidam Ujwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Mande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Premno Ebija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavarunam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Manditam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishwara Sridharam Vanshakopatarubyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Nama Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Madhya Lila, or pardon me, Adi Lila chapter 4, the confidential reasons for the descent of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is text number 205. Madguna Shruti Matrena Mai Sarva Guhashaye Manogatir Avichena Yata Gangam Basomu Yata Gangam Yata Gangam Bashomburo Madguna Shruti Matrena Mai Sarva Guhashaye Manogatir Avichena Yata Gangam Vashombudo. Just as the celestial waters of the Ganges flow unobstructed into the ocean, so when my devotees simply hear of me, their minds come to me who resides in the hearts of all. Lakshanam Bhakti Yogasya Nirgunasya I Udaratam Haituki Abhyavahita Yata Ya Bhakti Purushotame. These are the characteristics of loving service to Purushottama, the Supreme Personality of God. It is causeless and it cannot be obstructed in any way. Salokya Sharshti Sarupya Samipyaikatvam Apiyuta Diyamanam Nagrinanti Vina Matsevanam Jana. My devotees do not accept Salokya Sharshti Sarupya Samipya or oneness with me, even if I offer these liberations in preference to serving me. Matsevaya pratitam te salokyadi chatushtayam nichanti sevaya purna kutonyad kalaviplutam. My devotees, having fulfilled their desires by serving me, do not accept the 4 kinds of salvation. My devotees, having fulfilled their desires by serving me, do not accept the 4 kinds of salvation that are easily earned by such service. Why then should they accept any pleasures that are lost in the course of time?
That's fine, Maharaj, I can see.
Kama Gandhahina Svabhavika Gopi Prema Kama Gandhahin Swabhabika Gopi Prem Nirmala Ujjwala Shuddha Jena Dagdahema. The natural love of the gopis is devoid of any trace of lust. It is faultless, bright and pure like molten gold. Krishna Sahaya Guru Bandaba Prayasi Gopika Hoyana Priya Sishya Sakirashi. The gopis are the helpers, teachers, friends, wives, dear disciples, confidants, and serving maids of Lord Krishna. Sahaya Gurava Sishya Bhujishya Bandhava Striya Satyam Vadami Te Partha Gopya Kim Me Bhavantina. O Partha, I speak to you the truth. The gopis are my helpers, teachers, disciples, servants, friends, and consorts. I do not know what they are not to me.
Maharaj, could I ask what Gopi Premamrita is? Who's it by? Where it's from? Do you know, Maharaj?
This is Krishna speaking.
But that?
This is from the Gopi Premamrita. Oh, from the book, I don't know.
I'm just wondering, do you know Maharaj? Charlie Maharaj? No. Okay.
Gopika Janena Krishna Manera Banchita Prema Seva Paripati Ishta Samihita. The gopis know Krishna's desires, and they know how to render perfect loving service for his enjoyment. They perform their service expertly for the satisfaction of their beloved.
It says here that verse is from the Adi Puran.
Well, this verse here.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, but not the Gopi Premamrita, I'm not familiar with.
And the last verse was just a summary by Kaviraj Goswami, right?
Okay. Man Mahatmyam Mat Saparyam Mat Shradham Man Manogatam Jananti Gopika Partha Nanye Jananti Tatvata. O Partha, the gopis know my greatness, my loving service, respect for me, and my mentality. Others cannot really know these. Se gopigan madhye uttama radhika rupe gune sobhagye premi sarvadika. Among the gopis, Srimati Radhika is the foremost. She surpasses all in beauty and good qualities and good fortune, and above all in love. Yata Radha Priya Vishnos Tasya Kundam Priyam Tata Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnur Adyanta Vallabha. Just as Radha is dear to Lord Krishna, so her bathing place, Radhakund, is dear to him. She alone is his most beloved. She alone is his most beloved of all the gopis. Trilokye Prithividanya Yatra Vrindavanam Puri Tatrapi Gopika Partha Yatra Radha Vidhina. Oh, pardon me. Trilokye Prithividanya Yatra Vrindavanam Puri Tatrapi Gopika Partha Yatra Radha Vidha Mama. O Partha, in all the three planetary systems, this earth is especially fortunate. For on the earth is the town of Vrindavan, and there the gopis are especially glorious because among them is my Srimati Radharani. Radhasaha Krida Rasa Bridir Karana Arsab Gopigan Raso Upakarana. All the other gopis help increase the joy of Krishna's pastimes with Radharani. The gopis act as the instruments of their mutual enjoyment. Krishna Vallabha Radha, Krishna Pranadan, Taha Binu Sukhahetu Nahi Gopigan. Radha is the beloved consort of Krishna, and she is the wealth of his life. Without her, the gopis cannot give him pleasure. Kamsariraphi samsara Vasana Vara Shrinkalam Radham Adhaya Hridaye Tat Yaja Vrajasundari. Lord Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, left aside the other gopis during the rasa dance and took Srimati Radharani to his heart, for she is the helper of the Lord in realizing the essence of his desires. Okay. Se Radhara Babala Loya Chaitanya Avatar Jugadharma Nama Prema Koila Bharachar. Lord Chaitanya appeared with the sentiment of Radha. He preached the Dharma of the sage, the chanting of the holy name, and pure love of God. You know, but one time when Maharaj Prachaparudra was on the roof of the palace looking at the devotees who had arrived from Bengal, and they were chanting. And then he said, this chanting of the holy name, we've heard the chanting before, but we never heard the chanting like this. And then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, this is Mahaprabhu's special contribution. It's known as Prema Sankirtana. He said, so, say Bhave Nija Bansha Korila Puran Abhatarer E Bansha Mula Karan. In the mood of Srimati Radharani, he also fulfilled his own desires. This is the principal reason for his appearance. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Gosai Brajendra Kumar Rasamoy Murti Krishna Sakat Shringar. Sri Krishna Chaitanya is Krishna Brajendra Kumar, the embodiment of rasas. He is amorous love personified. Se rasa ashwarite koila batar, anusange koila sab rasara prachar. He made his appearance to taste that conjugal mellow, which is, he made his appearance to taste that conjugal mellow, and incidentally to broadcast all the rasas. And all the rasas serve as amplification of Madhura Ras. They're all, contributing to that. Vishvesham Anuranjana Janena Janayan Anandam Indivara Shreni Shamala Komalar Upanayan Angar Anangotsabam Swachandam Raja Sundari Bir Abhita Pratyangam Alingita Shringara Saki Mortiman Eva Madho Mudgo Hari Kridati. My dear friends, just see how Sri Krishna is enjoying the season of spring. With the gopis embracing each of his limbs, he is like amorous love personified. With his divine pastimes, he enlivens all the gopis and the entire creation. With his soft bluish-black arms and legs, which resemble blue lotus flowers, he has created a festival for Cupid. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Gosai Rasa Rasadan Asesha Bisheshe Koila Rasa Ashwadan. Sri Krishna Chaitanya's abode of rasa. He himself tasted the sweetness of rasa and in endless ways. Say Dware Pravar Taila Kalijuga Dharma Chaitanya Radase Jane E Sabmarma. Thus he initiated the Dharma for the age of Kali. The devotees of Lord Chaitanya know all these truths. Advaita Charya Nityananda Srinivas Gadadhar Damodar Murari Haridas, Advaita Charya, Nityananda, Srivas Pandit, Gadadhar, Swarup Damodar, Murari Gupta, Haridas, and all the other devotees of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Bowing down with devotion, I hold their lotus feet on my head. Shashta Shlokera E Kohila Abbas, Mula Shloker Arta Shuna Koriye Prakash. I have given a hint of the 6th verse. Now please hear as I reveal the meaning of that original verse. So all this was the hint, actually. So, Sri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrisho Vanayaiva Swadyo Yena Bhuta Mathurima Kidrishova Maria Sokyam Shashamad Anubhavata Kidrisham Betilobat Tad Bhavadya Samajani Sachigarbha Sindho Harindu. Desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love, and the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love, the Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appears from the womb of Srimati Sachi Devi as the moon appears from the ocean. Esab Siddhanta Guda Kohite na Jujai na Kohile Keho Ihar Anta Nahipai. All these conclusions are unfit to disclose in public, but if they are not disclosed, no one will understand them. Okay. Ata eva kohikichu harinya niguda Bujibe Rasika Bhakta na Bujibe Muda. Therefore, I shall mention them, revealing only their essence, so that loving devotees will understand them, but fools will not. Hridoye Daraye Jay Chaitanya Nityananda Esab Siddhante Se Paibe Ananda. Anyone who has captured Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu in his heart will become blissful by hearing all these conclusions. Esab Siddhanta Hoy Amrera Balaba Bhaktagan Kokil Lera Sarbada Balaba. All these conclusions are the newly grown twigs of mango trees. They're always pleasing to the devotees, who in this way resemble kokilas. Abhakta utsvara hite na hoy pravesh tabe chitte hoy mora ananda vishesh. The camel-like non-devotees cannot enter into these topics. Therefore, there is special jubilation in my heart.
Dogs, hogs, camels. And
no, he just says camel. Camel-like non-devotees. He's very generous. He is saying that the devotees who resemble the kokilas, who sing very beautifully, they like eating the newly grown twigs of the mango tree. So this will be like that for them. And the camel-like non-devotees can't enter into these topics. They can't enter into. Therefore, I'm especially happy. He says, these things are not proper to disclose in public. But since the devotees will relish them, and the camel-like non-devotees can't enter in these topics, then I'm especially happy. Then I don't have to. I have only jubilation. I don't have to worry about they're not fit to disclose in public. Shelage kohite bai sejadina jane ihabai kiva sukha ache tribhuvane. For fear of them, I do not wish to speak. But if they do not understand, then what could be happier in all the three worlds? Ateva bhaktagane kore namaskar. Nishanke kohietar hauk chamatkar. Therefore, after offering obeisances to the devotees for their satisfaction, I shall speak without hesitating. Krishna Ramichar ek achaye antare purnananda purnaras rupa kohe more. Once Sri Krishna considered within his heart, everyone says I am complete bliss, full of all rasas. Ama hoite anandita hoy tribhuvan amake ananda dibe aiche konjan. All the world derives pleasure from me. Is there anyone who can give me pleasure? Ama hoite jar hoy shata gun sejan ad aladite pare moraman. One who has 100 times more qualities than me could give pleasure to my mind. Ama hoite gune bora jagate asambhav ekali radate taha koreanubhav ekali radhate taha koreanubhav. One more qualified than me is impossible to find in the world, but in Radha alone I feel the presence of one who can give me pleasure. Kote kama jini rup jajapi amar asamordva madhurya samyanahijar morarupe apyayita hoy tribhuvan radhara darshane mor judaya nayan. Although my beauty defeats the beauty of 10 million cupids, although it is unequaled and unsurpassed, and although it gives pleasure to the three worlds, Sing Radharani gives pleasure to my eyes. Morabam shigite akarshay tribhuvan radhara vachane hari amara shravan. The vibration of my flute attracts the three worlds, but my ears are enchanted by the sweet words of Srimati Radharani. Jajapi amaragande jagat suganda murachita pranak hare radak angaganda. Although my body lends fragrance to the entire creation, the scent of Radharani's limbs captivates my mind and heart. Jajapi amara rase jagat sarasa radhara adara rasa amakorevas. Although the entire creation is full of different tastes because of me, I am charmed by the nectarian taste of the lips of Srimati Radharani. Jadchapi Amara Sparsha Kohindu Shital Radhikara Sparshayama Kore Shushital. And although my touch is cooler than 10 million moons, I am refreshed by the touch of Srimati Radhika. Emata Jagatera Suke Amihetu Radhikara Rupa Guna Amara Jivatu. Thus, although I am the source of the happiness of the entire world, the beauty and attributes of Shri Radhika are my life and soul. Ematanu Baba Amara Pratita Bicharidakiye Jadi Sabha Biparita. In this way, my affectionate feelings for Srimati Radharani may be understood, but on analysis, I find them contradictory. Radhara Darshane Mora Judaya Nayan Amara Darshane Radha Suke Agejan. My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Srimati Radharani. By looking upon me, she becomes even more advanced in satisfaction. Paraspara Benu Gite Haraye Chaitana Mora Brahme Samalere Kore Alingana. The flute-like murmur of the bamboos rubbing against one another steals Radharani's consciousness, for she thinks it to be the sound of my flute, and she embraces a tamal tree, mistaking it for me. Krishna Lingana Painu Janama Safale Krishna Suke Magna Rohe Brika Korikole. I have gotten the embrace of Sri Krishna, she thinks, so now my life is fulfilled. Thus she remains immersed in pleasing Krishna, taking the tree in her arms. Anukula Bate Jadi Pai Moraganda Udiya Padite Chahe Preme Hoi Anda. When a favorable breeze carries to her the fragrance from my body, she is blinded by love and tries to fly into that breeze. Tambula Charbita Jabe Kore Ashwadane Ananda Samudre Dube Kichwina Chane. When she tastes the betel chewed by me, she merges in an ocean of joy and forgets everything else. Amara Sangame Radha Pai Jayananda Shatamuke Bolitabuna Pai Tara Anta. Even with hundreds of mouths, I could not express that pleasure she derives from my association. Lila ante suke ihar angaram madhuri tahadeki sukeami apana pasari. Sing the luster of her complexion. After our pastimes together, I forget my own identity and happiness. Doharaje samaras bharata muni mane amara brajera ra sehon nahijane. The sage Bharata has said that the mellows or the rasa of lover and beloved are equal, but he does not know the rasa of my Vrindavan. Anjera sangamayami Jatasuka pai taha hoite radasuka he shata adikai. The happiness I feel when meeting Radharani is 100 times greater than the happiness I get from meeting others. Nirdutam Rita Madhuri Parimala Kalyani Bimbadaro Vaktram Pankaja Surabham Kuharita Shlagabidas Tegira Angam Chandana Shitalam Tanur Iyam Sundarya Sarvasvabak Tvam Asadya Mamedam Indriya Kulam Radhe Muhur Mudate. My dear auspicious Radharani, your body is the source of all beauty. Your red lips are softer than the sense of immortal sweetness. Your face bears the aroma of a lotus flower. Your sweet words defeat the sounds of the kokila, and your limbs are cooler than the pulp of sandalwood. All my senses are overwhelmed by ecstatic pleasure by tasting you, who are completely decorated by beautiful qualities.
Lalita Madhava.
Yeah, by Rupa Goswami.
Maharaj, I have a question. Tell me if it's just a useless question. But I'm confronted with people who say that the direction of this and the opening by Kaviraj Goswami gives entry into directly reading books like Lalita Madhava. And I've answered it, but I wonder how you would answer it.
I would say you know, just as Srila Maharaj said, if we were asked to read books by Gurudev, then he said, then that would be bhakti, but if not, it could be considered gyan or even karma.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I just look at it this way. The higher books, you know, the higher books, and I'm not going to classify which is higher books and which are not, but I'm just saying that one time Guru Maharaj said that to try and enter into reading the higher books presented by the Goswamis may be actually detrimental to bhakti. And then somebody said, oh, but then does that mean that we will never get to read these books at all? And then Guru Maharaj answered, are we atheists?
Yes.
Are we atheists? Do we think that this is the only lifetime that you know, we will never be qualified, we will never get any chance, we will never get entrance into this? He said, are we atheists? Do we believe that this fleshy body, this is the only time we've ever experienced any bhakti, and although we may be unfit, you know, that we will rush into reading higher literature and consider, you know, nowadays there are so many people that they say, oh, this devotee is very rasika, a rasika bhakta.
Good boy.
Yeah, but you know, one time I was talking with Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Sudhir Goswami Maharaj, and he said, practically the only person called a rasika bhakta, so to speak, is Ramananda Roy, and practically no others have that. There may be one other occurrence, I don't know, but practically that Ramananda Roy. So, and he could speak on such topics that Mahaprabhu himself, when he is speaking with Rupa and Sanatan, he said, what I'm telling you is what I heard from Ramananda Roy.
Yes, that's the standard, eh?
Well, he said to Ramananda Roy, when Ramananda Roy said, I am not qualified to speak in this way, then Mahaprabhu said, Kipa Vipra Kipa Nyasi Shudra Kaninoi Jai Krishna's Tattva Veta Seguru Hoy. So, you know, the indication there is that, you know, he's taking Ramananda Roy in the position of a guru. You know, he's saying, you know, although it says in the beginning of the chapter that, you know, Ramananda Roy is like the cloud and he's drawing the conclusions from the ocean, which is Mahaprabhu, and then raining the conclusions back upon the ocean. It gives that, so everything comes from Mahaprabhu. But at the same time, Mahaprabhu is saying, when he says that Kiba Vipra Kiba Nyasi Shudra Kenino Jai Krishna Tattva Veta Seguru Hoy, then, you know, there's some indication that at least in terms of, you know, him asking the questions, Ramananda Roy giving the answers, that there is some position of the recognition of the advancement of Ramananda Roy. And even Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, well, before I didn't take so much a notice of him because he was a Vaishnava and I didn't take into account Vaishnavas, but now I can see the eminent qualifications of Ramananda Roy. So, you know, and now people always say that they're going to call themselves by the same terminology that was used specifically for Ramananda Roy. I reject that kind of conclusion, and I consider it advanced Sahajiyism. That is my conclusion. So anyone who's of that mind, who is listening, as Chagi Maharaj said, if you don't want to hear the rest of the class, you can walk out. Turn off the TV or whatever way it's coming through, you know.
Maharaj, what do you think about what they say? They say, oh, in the kirtan I'm feeling bhav.
Let's not get into all this. Let's just finish the chapter here. Okay.
Okay, Maharaj.
That kind of thing, I don't like it. I'm not attracted to it. If I find it, you know,
it's revolting.
I find it somewhat revolting, and there is a class of devotees that didn't take shelter of Srila Sridhar Maharaj and Srila Govinda Maharaj, and we'll say that his successors like Acharya Maharaj and other Acharyas, They didn't take shelter of them, and they think that they can rush into these topics, and I say they're totally unqualified.
What to speak of Srila Prabhupada, right?
He didn't encourage people to...
At all.
I mean, if you read Srila Prabhupada's translations, there is great caution given. Everything is full of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, just for that reason, to discourage this kind of Sahajiism. Just for that reason. Keep on reminding you that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and He is in the category of Ishwara. He's not like you, who will equate your so-called camel-like pastimes with those of Krishna. So, Rupe Kamsa Arasya Lubda Nayanam Sparshe Tirisha Tvacham Vanyam Utkalita Shrutim Parimale Simrishta Nasaputam Arajad Rasanam Kiladara Pute Yanshan Mukam Budor Ruham Dam Bod Girna Madadritim Bahir Api Prodyad Vikarakulam. And I would say in conclusion that anyone who thinks like that, they are not a Rasika Bhakta. You are not a Rasika Bhakta. You are Sahajya.
Right.
Okay. Her eyes are enchanted by the beauty of Lord Krishna, at the enemy of Kamsa. Her body thrills in pleasure at his touch. Her ears are always attracted by his sweet voice. Her nostrils are enchanted by his fragrance, and her tongue hankers for the nectar of his soft lips. She hangs down her lotus-like face, exercising self-control only by pretense, but she cannot help showing the external signs of her spontaneous love for Lord Krishna. Thus, Srila Rupa Goswami describes the countenance of Radharani. Tate jani motiache kon ek ras amara mohini radha tare koribas. Considering this, I can understand that some unknown mellow in me controls the entire existence of my captivator, Srimati Radharani. So, some unknown rasa in me controls the entire essence of my captivator, Srimati Radharani. Amahoite Radhapai Je Jatiyasuk Taha Swadite Ami Sadai Ummuka. I am always eager to taste the joy that Radharani derives from me. Nana Jatna Koryami Nari Ashwadite Se Sukha Madhuryam Grane Loba Borechite. In spite of various efforts, I have not been able to taste it, but my desire to relish that pleasure increases as I smell its sweetness. Rasa Swaditayami Koilavatar Prema Ras Ashwadiba Bibida Prakar. I have appeared in the world to taste rasa. I shall taste the rasa of pure love in various ways. Prema ras. Okay. Ragamarge Bhakta Bhakti Kore Jay Prakare Taha Shikaiba Lila Acharana Dware. I shall teach devotional service which springs from the spontaneous love of the devotees by demonstrating it myself with my pastimes. 18 Krishna Mor Nahila Puran Vijatiya Babinahe Taha Ashwadan. But these three desires have not been satisfied, for one cannot enjoy them in a contrary position. Radhikara Babakanti Angikara Bine Setin Sukha Kabu Nahayashwadane. Unless I accept the luster of the ecstatic love of Shri Radhika, these three desires cannot be fulfilled. Radhabhava Angikori Dari Tarbarna Tin Sukha Shwadite Have Avatirna. Therefore, assuming Radharani's sentiments and bodily complexion, I shall descend to fulfill these three desires. Sarvabhave Koila Krishna Eta Nischai Hinakali Aila Jugat Jugavatara Samoy. In this way, Sri Krishna came to a decision. Simultaneously, the Simultaneously, the time came for the incarnation of the age, for the Yuga Avatar, his incarnation. Sekale Shri Advaita Korana Aradan Tahara Hunkare Koila Krishna Agarshan. At that time, Sri Advaita was earnestly worshipping him. Advaita attracted him with his loud calls. Pita Mata Gurugan Age Avatari Radhikara Bhava Barna Angikara Kori. First, Lord Krishna made his parents and elders appear. Then Krishna himself, with the sentiments and complexion of Radhika, appeared in Navadip, like the full moon from the womb of Mother Sachi, which is like an ocean of pure milk. So why did he make his parents and elders appear first? Can anyone answer that? Can you answer? Because they're older than him. So they had to appear first. Eta Korilun Shashta Shlokara Vyakyan Shirupa Gosaira Para Padma Kori Dhyan. Meditating on the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami, I have thus explained the 6th verse. Edui Shlokara Ami Jai Korila Arta Sri Rupa Gosair Shloka Pramana Samarta. I can support the explanation of these 2 verses. Verses 5 and 6 of the first chapter was Sri Rupa Goswami's verse. Aparam Kashyapi Prenayi Jana Brindasya Kutuki Rasastomam Ritva Madhuram Upabhoktum Kamapiya Rucham Swam Ababre Dutim Ihatariyam Prakatayan Sadevas Chagya Kritir Aditaram Na Kripayatu. Lord Krishna desired to taste the limitless nectarian mellows of the love of one of his multitude of loving damsels, Shri Radha, and so he has assumed the form of Lord Chaitanya. He has tasted that love while hiding his own dark complexion with her effulgent yellow color. May that Lord Chaitanya confer upon us his grace. Rasastomam, the group of mellows. Taste that. The Mangala Charanam Krishna Chaitanya Tattva Lakanam Prayojanam Chabatare Shloka Shatkar Nirupitam. Thus the auspicious invocation, the essential nature of the truth of Lord Chaitanya and the need for his appearance have been set forth in 6 verses. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishna Das. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishna Das, narrate Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, 4th chapter, describing the confidential reasons for the appearance of Lord Chaitanya.
Maharaj, question real quick. Is it reasonable to say that that like our gurus allow us to read what is in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Kaviraj Goswami has given us like exactly what's what will be required for us to come to a deeper understanding of the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we don't need more. It's all given by Kaviraj Goswami. It's that's what our gurus want us to see, and the desire to see more and take more is just.
Well, I don't want to be too categorical about the whole thing. I mean, for instance, there's some books that have been presented, by, for instance, translations presented by Tyagi Maharaj of Jagadananda's Prema Vivarta, and other books been presented, and then there, and I'm sure, and Govinda Maharaj presented like Brahma Samhita. Now in the Mat, they published in Bengali other books, like they published, for instance, they published Krishna Karnamritam, which
Wow.
Which is, you know, that's been published in Bengali. They published also, what is it, the Garga Samhita, right? So, you know, someday those books may be translated, right? And I would not consider that they're necessarily out of the scope of devotees to read. Would you say that's true?
I mean, all of these things are dependent on adhikar.
Yeah. So I can't make any categorical statements, you know, but they were published in Bengali, and I would consider that, you know, if they may appear in English sometime, you know, maybe translated properly, etc., that they may be in the compass of some persons, as Maharaj is saying, with proper adhikar, to be able to, adhikar or adhikari?
Adhikar. Maharaj.
But then somebody may be able to read these books. I mean, they have been presented in Bengali, so they might not be outside the scope of somebody to read, for instance. And that's a very exalted book, Krishna Karnamrita. But, you know,
I could
I haven't read some of the, I haven't even read some of the books that have been presented, you know, in English. I haven't read everything, you know, because to be honest, I'm you know, I just haven't read everything. You know, when I was younger in the mission, whatever would be presented, I would eat immediately. I would devour it immediately. I would read it in a matter of days. But, you know, somehow or other, I'm become, you know, somewhat slowed down. I don't know what the exact explanation is, you know.
Maharaj, please let me ask you a question.
Okay, more questions.
Okay.
But it said sannyasis are not supposed to ask questions; they give answers.
Okay, I'll give an answer in the form of a question.
All right.
So, my answer to them, those who say that, oh, my adhikar is such that I can go to these higher things. You just don't see that because you're in a lower adhikar.
Okay, then I would say, oh, your position is so high, then I'll offer dandavats to you from a distance. That's what I would say. Now, we'll go on from here. I mean, there's so many people out there, they think they're so eminently qualified, you know, but then we will just say, oh, you're so eminently qualified, but I'm of a lower character, so I don't really want to associate with you so much because I will just make some offense. Now, oh, here are some nice cartons, and we'll continue.
Jai.
I mean, what can I do? People read everything, you know, so, you know, but you know what, Guru Maharaj, he even commented once, he said, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. So, you know. And what did they say to, what was said, who was it that asked if he could, something where, in reference to some of the books of the Goswami Maharaj, it was said, you can, what is it, print or make one copy for yourself or something like that, do you know?
Saraswati Thakur said that of Ujjal Nilamani.
And who did he say it to?
I don't remember.
Was it Janardan Maharaj?
No, it was to Sridhar Maharaj.
No, I believe it was to, I'd have to check. I believe it was Ananta Vasudev, but the devotees were doing the printing in the early days when they got the printing press.
So anyway, Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama
Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama
Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama
Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sriram
Gopal Govinda Ram
Giridhari Gopinatha Manana Parikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gan Shri Guru Guranga Sundar Radhagiri Dari Juki
Jai
Jayam Vishnupad Shila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Chari Ashta Tana Sada Shri Shrimad Shila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Chari Ashta Tana Sada Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sananta Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki jai, Jayam Vishnupad, Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai, Jayam Vishnupad, Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai, Jayam Vishnupad, Vaishnava Sarvabhauma, Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai, Rupanuga Guru Bharga ki jai, Brahmachari Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai, Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath, Shad Goswami Prabhu ki jai, Shri Gaur Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati, Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki jai, Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai, Chaitanya Bhagavad ki jai, Chaitanya Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu ki jai, Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai, Nanda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Shri Navadip Dham ki jai, Shri Mayapur ki jai, Parshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu ki jai, Parshada Shri Mahaprabhu ki jai, Shri Goladip ki jai, Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai, London Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai, Devi ki jai, Tulasi Maharani ki jai, Devi ki jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopika Pradhan Sham Radha Kunja Kalindi Yamuna Ju ki jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Sripad Bhakti Vigraha Nyasi Maharaj ki jai, Sripad Bhakti Kamal Chaji Maharaj ki jai, all these other devotees ki jai, Lord Brahmanandi Bhakti
Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki jai, Chaitanya Saraswat Acharya Vrinda ki jai, Jai Gaur Premanandi.
See, you know, those people are not part of my world, and if somebody asked a multitude of questions that you asked, I would have thrown them out before I ever got to them.
My problem is there's an old friend who I have some heart connection with who's gone off like this. I'm trying to pull him back.
I would tell him, unless you change your viewpoint, you know, I can't really associate with you.
Yeah.
That's what I would tell him, my old friends. But Tyagi Maharaj, I want to ask you some questions based on some translations that are in the Chaitanya Charitamrita tonight, and you can look at Bengali and okay? Okay. You know, people are trying to Chaitanya Charitamrita con Madhya Lila con capítulo 11, el Señor, or 11 or 12, que el Señor va a Vrindavan. It's in chapter Madhya